Deep in the heart of the copper belt, while the rumble of mining echoes through the community, scrutiny falls upon three companies: Mulape Logistics Limited, Pillarwise Investment Limited, and Lamwaka Investment Limited. They maintain innocence, portraying themselves as mere transport and logistics entities separate from the mining operations. However, murmurs within the mining community hint a different story. An anonymous informant exposes an alleged covert scheme. The alleged transportation of copper concentrates disguised as copper ore aimed at evading taxes. It is a narrative woven with denial and deceit, where the truth lurks in the shadows. Sources allege that the scope of the operation surpasses initial reports. According to the anonymous informer, between December 2023 and January 2024, Pillarwise Investment Limited, Lamwaka Investment Limited, and Mulape Logistics purportedly exported an estimated total of 400 trucks, resulting in approximately $18 million in lost revenue. That is a staggering sum by any measure, but the plot thickens. Armed with determination, I conducted some remote investigations. While Mulape and Lamwaka remained elusive, Pillarwise Investment Limited began to reveal cracks in its facade. A call to their supposed logistics manager Jeff Msoni unearthed contradictions. Jeff vehemently denied any ties to mining, yet his WhatsApp profile suggests otherwise, listing mining as an area of focus, a glaring discrepancy indeed. Further digging revealed that Pillarwise Investment Limited, headquartered in Kitwe, has long been a subject of speculation within the financial and mining sectors. While some herald it as a rising star in the mining industry, others question its legitimacy. However, the company's website provides very scant information, leaving many curious about its operations. Msoni presses for details regarding the source of the allegations and firmly asserts the need for legal representation before inquiring, "Are you aware of the ownership of these mentioned companies?" This probing question from Jeff Msoni inevitably sparks curiosity. Why the urgency, one might wonder? Inquiring about the ownership of these companies?
I'm not understanding what you're saying now. This is Pillarwise, yes? So I don't know those allegations, and you know, one of those same companies you've mentioned. The only thing that we do is just logistics. That's all. That's why this number reached to me. And when we're doing the adverts, whatever, you can watch them on TV, you can watch the NBC. The only thing that we do is logistics. We're into transportation and logistics. So I don't know what you're talking about, madam.
Yeah.
Even if the same thing that you are saying, no, what, it's been declared. And it goes through ZRA, and we have been paid for that.
Dina Nurenda, a representative from Pillarwise Company Limited, maintains silence when probed for further information. Presented with irrefutable evidence, Pillarwise defense begins to crumble. An agitated response from their representatives only serves to heighten suspicions.
What is it in the news? Which side where people are complaining? There's no one who has any comment for you.
And with the intervention of their lawyer Leonard Tembo, the secrecy deepens. Threats to hold the investigations, a reluctance to reveal ownership, each a revealing sign of a troubled conscience. But if innocence reigns, why the secrecy?
Me, I'm not going to give you any information pertaining to these companies. All I'm just want to tell you at this point in time is that since you've said they've lied, so I don't see why you should continue calling them. Madam, listen, madam. The company is not obliged to give you any information. So it's not like you should be demanding for that information from them. If they haven't given you information, then you stay away from them. Madam, you don't have any evidence at this point. What I'm saying, I'm advising you, wait for ZRA to give you an official position on the matter. If there's anything with regard to the ZRA will be out there. They will do their job. So why do you want to force information out of people? What is your interest in the entire situation? At this point, madam, it's to stay away.
No, you can just head and sue.
Just a word of advice, madam.
Yes, also I'm supposed to give you a word of advice. You can go ahead and sue.
Yes. So at this point,
I then present him with permits indicating copper exports by the three companies during the specified period. Tembo swiftly dismisses the presented permits as fake.
I'm saying this is Facebook or whatever it is. Anyone can open that page. Come on, anyone can do that. I'm talking about this permit. Yeah, do it. It's the same people. Just do it.
Okay.
This is the same thing. Just do it. Go ahead. I can assure you, they will not give you any information.
Seeking clarity from the Zambia Revenue Authority ZRA, my investigation hits a brick wall. Assurances transform into silence as ZRA retreats behind the shield of taxpayer confidentiality. ZRA Corporate Communications Manager Oliver Nzala initially claims ignorance of the complaints from the mining stakeholders against the three companies. However, he pledges that ZRA's Mines Department will probe whether these entities are registered taxpayers.
But I've sent the text to the director responsible for mining. So I'm also not sure whether he'll give me a response today or not. So they give me information. So sometimes it can take a day or two before you actually get a response. So that's why I said, not today. So at least just give me some room of, say, tomorrow. But I'll follow it up. In as much as you've given me the name, if there's anything, there's always that part of taxpayer confidentiality. Yeah, so, and you will see if there's anything, I'll get back to you. We need to check, are these companies, for example, registered for taxes with ZRA? We have to establish whether these companies are registered with ZRA and check those details, for example, that you gave me, like in terms of the combined total for exports and revenue. And then if we find that actually there's some wrongdoing, then we come back to you and say, okay, there are these companies, or based on the complaints that we have received from members of the public, this is true or this is incorrect. What I'm saying is that, okay, what you can do, send me the company's names, then we'll be able to check whether they are registered for taxes or not, and whether they are conducting any mining, because look, this is mining and we're the mining department. Then we will be able to check whether we are aware or not.
With each advancement, the web of deception tightens, yet undeterred, I persist, propelled by an unwavering commitment to uncover the truth. Another roadblock emerges when attempts to obtain a response from the Ministry of Mines proves fruitless. My press query languishes unanswered, leaving gaping holes in the narrative surrounding the alleged tax evasion scheme perpetrated by these companies. The investigation into the mining permits issued by Billy Chewe, Director of Mines, uncovered concerning irregularities when contacted. Chewe revealed he had been absent from work for a while, but acknowledged that his signature was automatically stamped onto the permits by the ministry. Now, this admission raises questions about the authenticity of approvals granted during his absence. To address more of my questions, Chewe directed me to contact someone else from the same department, Willie Chilufya.
I always sign those payments. In fact, my signature is automatic. Even this time, when I go on leave, it's true. My signature is being appearing on all export payments. Let me give you a number of the gentlemen who can correct, right? The score can shed more light because I will not say.
When contacted too, Chilufya acknowledged the ministry does automatically attach Chewe's signature on every mining permit, whether he is available or not. Chilufya further disclosed that the permits in question were for the transportation of copper ore by Pillarwise. However, he urged independent verification at the geological department to ascertain if the samples tested matched the actual material that was being transported.
Since he's the director of mines, it's an electronic signature. Once we process, it's the signature that comes out. What happens when they're exporting is that they send samples to geological survey. Once geological survey does the analysis, then they give us information as the department that issues exports. Because geological survey is another department within the Ministry of Mines, which does the analysis. So they may have taken ore when they were exporting concentrate, or they may have taken the correct samples. I don't know. We have value chain officers who are supposed to be at the border so that they can confirm what the company declared with what they're exporting.
Amidst growing concerns about the authenticity of these permits, efforts to engage border officers placed at the borders during that period were thwarted. Chilufya revealed that these officers had been recalled, making their whereabouts difficult to trace.
Government with its policies, now we have been told that we need to remove them from the borders. So it's something that, we employ people to verify, but now we're being told, no, remove them.
Now I turn to Pakra to ascertain the ownership of the companies and to verify if indeed, as their defense lawyer Tembo claimed, they are under single ownership. Contrary to the lawyer's assertions, Pakra records reveal distinct ownership for each of the three companies. According to the documents, Pillar-wise directors and shareholders are Evans P. Malata and Nonde Chisha. Lamwaka Investment, established in 2009's directors and shareholders are Jerry Sankulani, Mwale David Litwai, and Kapembwa Nanyangwe. Mulapi Logistics directors and shareholders are John Mulaya and Gift Piri. However, attempts to verify whether the minerals submitted to the Geological Surveys Department by Pillar-wise and the other two companies were indeed fruitless, as the department's director was unavailable. In the murky depths of corporate intrigue, where alliances shift like the sands of time, one question lingers. What secrets lie buried beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed? Is it a legitimate player in the mining arena, or does it hide behind the veil of secrecy? Only time will reveal the truth. This investigation continues, fueled by the unwavering commitment to uncovering the truth no matter the cost. Beatrice Chabaya, reporting for Astra Television in Lusaka.